City, Birmingham, Alabama, and Protective Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Oregon Ducks and the UAB Blazers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, even though there will be a great home field advantage today, Coach told me before the game, he said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
He really shows you his skills on that last run. And I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Cherry. Right on the money. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Ducks come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Gets it to him on the screen. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
Fires left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. Working that left side now. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. To the air on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls away.
After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Well, the Houdini-like moves get it to the 22.
But I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot, work in the middle of the field, and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
The Blazers offense coming on the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And we take a look at a guy who didn't burn up the recruiting rankings, but man, is he being productive. Wasn't highly touted in high school, but man, did he get the attention of the coaches in camp and won the starting job. Off play action on 1st down. The short hands, it's Klein. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Blazers in the hurry-up.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
All right, guys, let's look at the situation for UAB. You start the season top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And I don't think people realize...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Looking to throw, it's Cherry. Under fire. Breaks loose.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Second down, he'll throw it. He's got it. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of that.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Makes the grab. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Off play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds his tight end. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Blazers line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll try to feel the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Looking for a man, it's Cherry. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Punts it out of the air. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They just keep firing. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. It's complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Caught. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line with the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Now from the 2-yard line after the incompletion, it's third and goal. Looking to pass, it's Cherry. Touchdown, Oregon! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And he's going to bring it out. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Let's talk for just a second about UAB. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes.
Got a little grass. The 50. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, UAB. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal, and breaks into the open. The 40, inside the 30, inside the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ducks! You know they love their track at Oregon, and when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get to the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something in.
And every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Blazers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's fourth down. Hunt is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
There's a crease. He's finally stopped. A huge pickup on the play, and what a way to carry things into the 2-minute timeout. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Cherry. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the offense found no success with the backward going pass. How about a forward pass on 2nd and long? Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated at having to use that after giving up the 1st down. Wants to throw again. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contest.
Grabs it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house it, but the defense tackles him at the 3. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Got the quick pass. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He goes right back to the air. The quick out. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Defense looks as if it's coming. Bringing the heat. He'll get rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They think there's room to run to the right here. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with a look at Syracuse, taking on the number 9 team, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Blazers send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Looking for space. It's Kane. Oh, he's got some space. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Here's the handoff. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Ducks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Muscling ahead on third and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
To the air, it's Cherry. Using his legs to buy some time. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the Ducks look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Making side adjustments here. Wants to fire on second down. Throwing right. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The Ducks will have it first and 10. Wants to throw it again. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got his man in the middle. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
And the Ducks have it with a first and goal. Looking downfield, it's Cherry. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks! And the route is on.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
The throw to the outside is complete. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23.
Well, That's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And man, this whole crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive, and another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
The Blazers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Right on target this time. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the tight end. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Blazers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Quick release on the RPO. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it. It's Flood. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. The run to the left. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And how about this drive this offense has put together, man? You're kind of backed up. You just want to get some good field position. Now they've converted the sticks, moved the ball down the field, now set up 1st and goal, a chance to continue their physicality, own the line of scrimmage, and finish this long drive.
He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
He'll bring it out. It's Bear. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Oregon sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep
turning it on. Picks up the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Looking for a man. It's Cherry. He's got him. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Headed to the fourth, and both of these running backs have been outstanding, and both have found the end zone on the day. Back to pass on second down. He's got his man. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. On the draw, it's Flood, and tackled there by the defense.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They'll send the back in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Dropping back, it's Cherry. This one's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by defense to get the football. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The Ducks have it in scoring position on first and goal. Might be calling a hot route. They want to throw it. Touchdown, Oregon! And the beatdown has ensued.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now, 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense might bring the house here. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Working the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. Trying to impose their will with the run. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Finding some room. Slips it, ball is loose. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds.
Ball security has to be at a premium. They're lucky that rolled out of bounds, and now that's set up 4th down. But, David, you know against this defense, they are coming and they want to create takeaways.
And as a defense, that's what you focus on week in, week out, trying to get that football, trying to punch it out. The biggest thing you have to do to create fumbles is everybody fly to the football. Unfortunately, that ball bounced out of bounds, but a nice job ripping it loose and causing the fumble.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. They'll give it to him again. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has. Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Blazers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They're going back to the ground.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
They'll keep it on the ground. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
They get him on the ground, and boy, they took the business into that run as he picked up 8. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the running back, and he'll be smacked to the ground.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Fires to the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
Complete in the middle. Turns it on in midfield. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Ducks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Scanning the field is Cherry. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
He's not afraid to go deep. Goes high to pull it in. Touchdown, Ducks! And the pummeling has started.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. One more play to pad the stats. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. He wants a big play here late. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good